It's a great way too. So we're moving on with our Labor Day sale and our Moonlight Madness. I kind of like that little special name they gave for us.
I like it.
So we're continuing with our lighting trend and also with a customer pick. Now, have you thought about lighting up your bushes or your trees? You know, you drive down the street and you see these gorgeous homes with these beautiful lights, and you see that tree. Down here, it's those palm trees that look so pretty at night. Well, this is the way that you can do that, because we have the HGTV Home 4-piece solar LED spotlight set. So you're getting 4 spotlights. Again, solar controlled, $34.95. Look at that savings there. And your 4 flex pay is getting that home for $8.74.
Nice, because this is a great one. This works perfectly with the path lights. So if you were just looking at our path lights, and we were talking all about how you can change that landscaping at night, there you can see it. So there's the path lights out front, but you can see that splash of light behind those path lights. That's what you're getting from these. Now, here's what's really interesting. So we're calling this a 4-piece solar spotlight. It wasn't too long ago that there was no way that anyone was going to consider a solar light actually powerful enough to be called a spotlight. But now we can. The technology has come a long way. And here's what's neat about this. You're getting 4 lights. Each one of these lights has 6 LED bulbs in each one. Now, we were just showing you those path lights that had a single super bright LED in each one, and they were fantastic. So this is really why we can call this a solar spotlight. Each light has 6 bright LEDs, automatic, as you see right there. It'll come on automatically at night, recharge during the day, waterproof solar panel, and these are all cast aluminum, so they're gonna last and last. So the difference with these is that you're gonna be able to put these in places that the path lights really can't go. And they can't go to those places because if you put them under the bushes or under the trees, they're not gonna receive enough light to charge up that battery with the solar panel. Here, we have 4 lights, as I said, very powerful, but they have a wire that leads them to a single solar panel. So all 4 of these lights charged by the single solar panel. Now you can see the size of that solar panel. You can direct it exactly where you want towards the sun. This will charge all 4 of these super bright LED lights, or 6, or a total of 24. Is my math right? Yes. Yeah. 4 times the 6 LEDs. So that's what's so great about this solar panel. So that allows you have 25 feet of cord for each one of these. So here's what I want you to think about. That front yard, all across the front of your house, you can put the solar panel out maybe in front of all your ground cover, in front of the shrubs, things like that. But then these lights go behind your path lights. They go near the house, where you can put a splash of light on the house. You can put a splash of light behind the trees, behind the bushes, the hedge line. And you start to create a completely different look of lighting when you're outdoors when you add these spotlights. Path lights are great, but this is when you can get really creative.
Right?
Exactly.
This is really makes it look like, ooh, who lives there? What, what are they doing?
I mean, you've seen this type of lighting where sometimes the light is facing back towards the building, or as we talked about, the hotels and the restaurants that look amazing. And it's a splash of light that you can put on the front of your house. Maybe you have a covered porch or patio and there's just some columns or supports coming down. Again, a splash of light on each one of those can look amazing. These are very bright lights. Those 6 LEDs. I can even probably get that to light up without us turning the lights down, because all I have to do is cover the sensor, which is right here. So you'll see, are they going on? Am I covering the sensor? There we go.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm able to cover that sensor, and you can see even with the lights on in the studio, these are a very bright light. So when I cover that, you're able to see that. But we can bring the lights down, and you can see how that happens automatically. All I'm doing is covering that sensor, which at night, when the lights go down, they will automatically come on. And I think you'll really see that these are a very bright light, and why we can actually call these a solar spotlight. They have all that reflective material around those 6 LEDs. And there you can see the one that I'm showing you right there. And if I turn that around, you can see me.
I mean, it's like a flashlight. That's how bright.
I mean, oh, absolutely. And now what happens with this is you start creating all those angles. And those angles and those splashes of light are what makes this such a unique look. But you can create this at home. You're creating silhouettes. You're creating shapes. You're creating a lot of neat lighting. And this is just something that you have to experiment with. This light allows you to do so much. When you see how bright this is, you can see all those LEDs. And in person, I will have to admit, they are even far brighter than you're seeing through the cameras, because it's dark right here, and the cameras, they can't really display the light exactly how you're going to see it at home, but it is a bright light. 6 LEDs and that cast aluminum housing, but also an aluminum ground stake. And then also on the side, it has a little wing nut on there, and it allows you to move it in any direction and create all those different angles. Maybe the number one being the uplighting, where you can uplight the trees, you can uplight the bushes, and it just really creates an amazing look.
And that's really what is going to change your house, make it look different. I mean, do you like to go for a ride in the evening? My husband and I like to do this, just go for rides, look at pretty houses, and it's always the one that has that great lighting that really stands out from the rest, right? And you're like, gosh, they must have spent a fortune having someone come in, set up that lighting, paying for the electrician. But now this is something that you can do with the spotlights here, $34.95. You're getting the 4 spotlights. If you add this with the pathway lights,
amazing.
For $49.95, so for what, $85, you are giving yourself a complete change on your landscaping.
You won't even recognize your house at night.
You won't.
Anymore.
And you don't have to dig a hole. You
right.
don't have, right? You don't have to run wires. You don't have to change a shrub, because this is going to change that whole look for you. And we do have these on FlexPay, so four flex pays, $8.74. It's just a nice way to update your whole look going into fall.
It's really a great way, and you're just gonna experiment with these lights. They're very similar to the path lights in that you're just gonna push them down into the ground. You're gonna find a spot for that solar panel, and I'll show you that each one of the lights is gonna plug into the back of the solar panel right here. There's even an on-off switch on there if you wanna keep these lights from coming on until you decide you want them on. You can use that switch, but really simple. You can see a big ground stake to put that in, and then again you can direct this so it's getting the most sun and it's charging up the batteries that will power up those super bright spotlights. But very easy to do, and I think it's a very unique way to get that sun to power up this single solar panel so you can put the spotlights in areas that don't get a lot of sun and then create those dramatic looks every single night.
And this was originally priced at $79.95, and it was a customer pick at that full price.
Sure.
So now that we have the special price of $34.95, you know you're getting a great value. You know that you are getting a great quality product. So actually the saddle of the solar panel, that's weatherproof, so you can leave this out all year round. So it's going to look beautiful, whether you're going into fall, you're starting to have your foliage change, or going into the winter. And you know the holidays will be coming here very quickly. The snow will start to fall, and how beautiful will it look when you have that light snow covering and then that gorgeous light. Look at it glistening. Look at it just picking up the shrubberies there and the ornamental grasses.
Yeah,
it just shows off every little bit in your yard.
Exactly. You're just going to tuck those lights. It's that little space, you know, between the house and that first line of hedges and shrubs and everything else, and you are absolutely going to love it. And you will create some dramatic looks, and it'll look like you had a professional come out there. People will be wondering, where did you get those lights? How did you do that? You can tell them that you did it yourself with solar spotlights. And again, remember, just years ago,
no one's going to believe you.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, they may
that
not
you
believe.
did it yourself.
Right, they may not even believe that. What do you mean a solar spotlight?
Right.
You know, solar lights are not bright. But you'll show them. This is the newest technology that we can finally say solar spotlights. 6 LEDs in each one of these lights, and they're super bright. They'll come on automatically every single night, and you are absolutely going to love the results. There it is. There you can see that very bright light and all those LEDs, and you can see all that reflective material pushing that light right out into the into your shrubs, your trees. Think about uplighting. You're going to be able to create a lot. I actually just was working with this one. I wanted to show you real quick that you have that little wing nut on the side that you can loosen, and then you can direct this light wherever you want it to go. So that would be the uplight position, and you still can just stake that in the ground and get that light heading up. So you could do a lot with these lights, all cast aluminum, including that ground stake.
Oh my gosh, I have so much fun with that. 4 flex pays, $8.74. Peter, we're going to head outside. We're going to take a quick break in the meantime. You're going to check out a little spotlight with Guy, and we'll be back in a minute with some more home and garden with you.